All right, I'm going to show you Fitz. I like this little game, and it's compact, so you can bring it if you're traveling to homes or whatever. So when you take the box off, you're going to see a row of little cards, and they look like this. Black on one side, and then they have a category on the other. There's quite a few of them, which is nice. You can get this at Kohl's, honestly, with a coupon, which is cool. Play this a few ways. So the correct way to play it, I think, is you take turns. I'll show you. You take turns. Each player gets 15 cards. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just pretend for time's sake. Okay, we each have 15. And they put them in a pile. There's 2 players. They put them in a pile next to each other, and then they pick a random card. Then there's like a stack off to the side. Here we go. We put a stack to the side, and then you put a random card flipped up. You want to start with a bigger area than this. I'm just making a video, so it's hard to spread out. So each player picks the top 5 cards and holds them up in their hands. So this player has not usually bought at a store, often made at home, square, could kill you, makes people laugh. So those are this player's cards. So they would look at those cards, and the one in the middle says has a plug. So the goal is to get rid of your pile as quick as possible or faster than the other players. So you should always have 5 in your hand at the end of a turn. You can play as many as you want, and how you play it is you say something and lay cards down. So you have to think of the object or item that fits a category. So maybe something that has a plug is square. I don't think, it's not usually bought at a store. So like this is a really simple one, just for time's sake, but has a plug and a square. I would say maybe a toaster. And then that everybody would agree. You do have to be abstract, but you want to be fair. You can't say something crazy. So if I said toast and like put could kill you, it's often made at home, not usually bought at a store, and then I said toast, I would hope that the other players would be like, okay, toast doesn't have a plug, but be careful because a lot of people will say that. Or will do things like that because they're like, well, it's made in a toaster that has a plug, but you're not saying toaster, you're saying toast. So it's really important you're being specific. So then you can always challenge that person. So I put 1 card down, not a very good play. So that it's the next person. They have their 5 cards in their hand, blah, blah, blah. And then they can either play on mine across and think of something else that has a plug, is square, and then used by more women than men. I'm not sure what that would be. I just picked a random card. And they would say a new category. Or they could put has a plug and used by women more than men. They might say something else. So maybe a blow dryer, because it's has a plug and it's used by women more than men. And so it goes down this way. You want to try to put more cards down. So can rust, but they only have 5. It's usually hollow. So a blow dryer wouldn't work for her. It only really works for those 2. So you want to look at your cards and really think. So it's a critical thinking and word finding game. Another way you can use this is, and really my favorite way when I'm introducing, is you can do a speed or like a time at a time constraint component. And you can either be in control of it or let them, and you would say, okay, go as fast as you can, and you're going to name an item, 1 item or 2 or 3, just depending on the level of complexity in each category. I want you to go as fast as you can, but be as accurate. So this one is easy to open. So you might say door, jar of pickles, a window. It can rust. A tire, or no, that's not good. What can rust? A screw, a nail, and a bolt. Those are very similar, but often stuffed, a pillow, a stuffed animal, and a turkey. So you can do something like that and make it a little bit harder. So it's pretty good category, divergent or convergent naming. You can use it for inspiration, kind of play off of the categories, but it's got some weirder ones that are more critical or abstract. They're not as like, name something that's blue or red or green or a farm animal. So if you're needing inspiration, Fitz, it's the way to go.